Hi guys, it's Kat. I am here again to film or record a video for another journal that I made. I am recording it in the live version, but I'm holding it on private so that I can record and not take hours to upload. So this is the journal that I made. It is called A Door. It has a fabric cover. I'm not really sure what kind of fabric it is. Kind of reminds me of a tapestry. I have frayed the edges. I used the salvage edge here, but I frayed the edges on the rest of it. Whoops, we got some ribbon. So the bottoms are like black, and then the sides are the reds and the tans coming through. So I layered some cheesecloth back here, and then the picture, and then I added this piece of trim that I sewed the buttons onto, and whoops. Then I added these pearls. They're a string of flat back pearls. That was hard for me to say. The image came from a Tsunami Rose download, and then I used another piece of trim underneath the little tag that says Adore. That came from, I don't know, it's been in my stash forever. The roses came from Graphic Sphere, if anyone wants to know, and this is a Martha Stewart butterfly that I got 2 or 3 years ago, and I have one left. So it ties with a ribbon closure, and what I did was used lace and pink ribbon, or lace trim and pink ribbon, if I can get a hold of everything here so I don't tie a bigger knot than what I want. So there's 2 layers of lace to 1 layer of the ribbon on each side. And then it is cardstock on the inside of the cover. There's 2 layers of it, and I sewed the cover to it. Then I went back and sewed the ribbon into the cover itself. So this is the first page. This is from Antique Papery. It's called the Dictionary Collection, I believe. And then this is a little girl that I found on online or Pinterest or somewhere. This paper is K & Company. No, Blue Bunny. But Bo Bunny. Blue Bunny. That's ice cream. Hello. Anyway, so I made this pocket using some coffee dyed paper. The image, there's some more cheesecloth. Forgot the word underneath there, and it holds these 2 tags. This one has its back onto some other paper, and then I just stapled on the little topper. We have some more of the trim like on the front here, and it says little girls have a magic all of their own. So this whole book is always go the wrong way, themed with vintage little girls. So the next page, I just made a corner tuck, a little clock, and it says delightful. This is my card with all my shops listed and all my stuff listed on it. A little cutout of Twinkle Twinkle Little Star, and then a mama and her daughter and their little puppy. And I just trimmed the pocket with some ribbon and some eyelash trim. And then here we have a envelope that I made, and I just decorated it up. Put a little vintage girl on there, and then inside is backed so that you have decoration there. I didn't put anything in it. The book was getting so chunky that I decided not to put anything in the envelopes. This is from a paper pad somewhere. This was a printout, I think, Tsunami Rose. Digital Collage Club Butterfly. This is a little tuck spot. Let me grab something here. That won't work because it won't tuck. So you could tuck something in there if you wanted to. Then I just cut this little girl out, fussy cut her, and glued her to the music page. Then we have a little girl that's under the paper clip here. And when you turn the page, it's got this little vintage looking envelope. Let me tuck her back up here so I don't forget where she goes. And then here we have a little girl that's backed onto some quilted paper. This came from my old barn door, I believe. Digital Collage Club, and just added some, and it is just a side tuck. And I put this library card in there. Antique papery paper. This is Tsunami Rose. This is just for an embellishment. It doesn't have a tuck. A doily, and then this is an envelope that I just collaged, and then behind it is a tuck spot. These little kids on the farm. This little girl is a tuck spot here. She just has some lace at the bottom. And this beautiful script paper. And then this is also a tuck spot. You got lots of places to put things in this book. Some journaling space. And then this is an envelope that I decorated. Oops, sorry about that. Didn't realize my autofocus was on. It just goes back on with a paper clip. And then this little girl is just down onto some book page. And then on the back side of it is an envelope from Tsunami Rose. And then here is just a collage. Beautiful little girl, a butterfly. This is from Graphics Fairy. It's the center of the signature, and they are sewn into the cover with my sewing machine. A couple little vintage girls. And then we have a butterfly on this side. This paper, again, is from one of the paper pads that I have. This is 3 pockets, and in the pockets, I have these little bookmarks. So I can move my camera. In there. And then this one got a little bit smaller, so I just put these 2 little bookmarks. I cannot, for the life of me, remember where I got them. And it just says love and has this little girl that's on here and a rose from Tsunami Rose. Some vintage children playing. This is a tuck spot. So you can tuck behind that. It's just for decoration. Whoa. Little ticket there. She's for decoration. It's got so many pockets in it that I had to slow down, but I wanted something on every page, pretty much. Some little tickets. You have a belly band here, and we got this little girl on her horse. And then it says, all things beautiful, all things bright and beautiful, all creatures great and small, all things wise and wonderful, the Lord God made them all. I'm sure you've read that 100 times. So those tuck into there. And then we have this, I created this little mini file folder front. And then I put this little girl in here with her cat that I inked up the edges to. And then this is a flip up tag that you can write on the inside and the back of. It's just decoration. Let me see if I can grab that and turn off my autofocus real quick. Maybe. I'm sorry. Because it's driving me crazy. There we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so this is a pocket. Opens on the side, and you can tuck a tag in there. These little girls just some lace sewed down the side and sewed around. That's the end of the first signature. The second signature, you got this little girl with her little kitten and a flower that I glued on. And then inside this open is a text spot, and I made this envelope, and it is Velcro shut, and it's made out of music paper. And we have a text spot on this side. And I absolutely adore this little picture. And her eyes beautiful. And there's a prima flower there. And I made a collage into a tuck spot. These I don't remember where I got them at, but they're just like fabric lace covered embellishments. And then this will flip up and down. And it's got the image of the butterfly where I was inking up a page. I thought it was cute. She's just for decoration. And this is a text spot, and it has what little girls are made of. Nursery rhyme in it. This is a text spot here. Another little girl with her kitten. And then this is a bag I made out of some craft paper. And there is 2 text spots. One here. And then this is just a fold out that you can journal in. With coffee dyed paper. Get that back in the bag. Maybe. And I thought this was adorable because she has a rooster posed and is painting the rooster. I thought it was adorable. Now the side tuck here. I could show you the rose card, couldn't I? Vintage rose on there. A vintage little girl here. We have a belly band with some vintage roses. And then this is some antique lined paper, and I I inked up a doily, and I love the imprint. So I thought it'd make a perfect journaling spot. And then over here we have another text spot with this beautiful little girl. Oops. We have another one here with just some journaling cards or picture cards, whichever you want to call them. These 2 little kids, aren't they precious? And it is a text spot behind it. And this is one of the flowers that I got at Packet Hands in my haul video that I just posted. And I sprayed it with some blue shimmer mist. So, and then over here we have another envelope. It's got this little tag tucked under it. And it just says dazzling, and then you can put in whatever you want. It's made out of meat. Oops, I got that backwards. Music paper that I got from, I want to say Old Design Shop, or I'll try to list everybody that I got paper from in the description box. There's some ephemera. Same picture that's in the other signature for the middle. And this little girl is backed onto some of that Bow Bunny paper, and then these 2 tags. Well, I really didn't make them. I cut them out, inked them up, and put the ribbon on the top. So just some embellishment. This little girl is a tuck spot. And I need to glue that down. Try to remember that. Here we have a poem about a dandelion behind her. So pretty. I'm actually in love with the way this book turned out. This is a double paper clip that you can't see where the paper clip is. So hidden, I guess is what you want to call it. And this little girl slides underneath here. And on this side, we have this little rose or flower stuck under here. And then this is some more of that quilted page from, like I said, I think it's Old Barn Door. and made a couple of text spots, not text spots, writing spots. And that's a calico, not calico, digital collage club. I am having trouble with my words. A little girl here, little bird cage, decoration, beautiful paper from Antique Papery. I absolutely love it. Another doily, Tsunami Rose. And then this is a Patricia Viramonte's tutorial that I used. And it flips open. You've got a pocket here. It's got these bookmarks and these vintage little cards in. And then I decorated this side. And it flips again, and that's like the back side that you'll see on the other side. It says, "I'd be lost without you." Aren't they precious? Got a library card in it. And then this has got vintage baby on bicycle and some little cards. And it just slides over. It's heavy, so I actually put it over 2 pages. You can put it over 1 if you buy it or whatever, but I only have it. I have it over 2 to give it some more strength. Little flower card there, and then this is a paper bag that I altered. Added all this little girl, and then this beautiful little tag. And then inside of the back, there's my stamp that says, "Made for you, Perfectly Imperfect Crafts by Cat." And then I added this little vintage girl here to the other side of that dictionary paper from Antique Papery. And so there's the back. This beautiful fabric that was gifted to me from Jan. And I will tie that in a bow in a little bit after I glue that paper. So it will be listed in my Etsy shop later. I don't have time to do it right at the moment, so maybe by the time it's up, it'll be in my Etsy shop, but just watch my Etsy shop for it. It is listed in the description box below, as well as my email account. And yeah, so give me a like, a thumbs up, tell me what you think of it in the comments, and I will see you in the next video. Thanks. Bye.